No, seriously, take two. Hey everybody, it's SMARMYTANK. Hey listen, I wanted to do a new series, a new group of videos that are focusing more on trying to improve your gameplay if you're new or relatively new to a game like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Warzone. I was terrible at the game when I started playing it. I think that I've much improved. I wanted to share some tips, hints, some tricks, things that not only will help you to have more fun in the game and be better at the game, but if you're a content creator and you're a streamer, that will help you determine which clips to take and which ones to turn into, your video reels that you put on YouTube. So with no further ado, please make sure that you guys are liking, subscribing to this YouTube channel. Hit the bell if you want to see the videos when they come out every day. Other than that, make sure that you guys are following me on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget, I'm a live streamer, so you can catch me anytime at twitch.tv/SMARMYTANK. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know down in the comments. One of the first things you want to do is you want to start to pay closer attention to where things come from. So for example, I saw those shots, which I don't know if they're from an opponent or if they're from my own team, but there definitely seems to be some trouble that way. So I kind of threw a thermite there, I threw a flash, and then I'm running in here looking for this guy, and the guy just ran right past me right there, which was amazing, right? But at the same time, I'm listening, I'm hearing footsteps. Somebody threw an enemy grenade at me. So there's one guy there, and part of getting better at this game is to know where the trouble is coming from and put yourself in a position to be able to make some cool elims. So I know that they're spawned way back behind me over here. I'm taking some time to rear my ammo. Look at this guy's trying to flash, jumps over the top, 2 kills, boom, done. Now that doesn't look that amazing, right? That doesn't look great. But look at this as a clip. Put a little production value on it, slowed it down. 1 guy, 2 guys, boom. It looks great. It's in your montage now, right? That's what I'm talking about right there. But it's all about being in the right place at the right time. And if you are in the right place at the right time, there's a good chance that you're going to catch kills, just like anybody else that plays this game is going to catch kills. The middle of this map happens to be a pretty busy place. Getting to know the map is important. You can see that I turned, and even though I got killed there, I knew where the trouble was coming from. So really, number one thing is you want to get to know these maps. You want to get to know where the people spawn from. And that doesn't mean to go sit and spawn kill people. What I mean by that is you want to know where the players are going to come from. You want to have some sort of a strategy and understand where the trouble is coming from. Another thing I noticed in this particular round that I was playing was that I was using a thermite instead of a regular grenade. Generally, I only use the thermites when there's guys with a shield because it's a lot easier to kill those guys. Again, something that you just learn along the way. But once again, I'm just kind of cruising along here, and boom, there's a guy trying to snipe the side of that other building. I just walk up and hit him right in the ear hole. And then, as usual, I know there's guys always trying to hang out and snipe from that window, and sure enough, bam, there's a guy right there. Now, that's a great opportunity to make a clip. Let's show you what that would look like in my montage. This next example is pretty awesome. This next map is a pretty well-known map. It's called Shoot House. And everybody knows that down the middle of the map, there's a sniper's alley. So the round just started, and boom, I just took hold, quick scope, bam, hit the guy. I'm not even going to waste my time showing you what that clip looks like, because that is just a clip in itself. Like, I don't even need to edit it. I just need to shorten it up, and that's going into the video guaranteed. My next piece of advice is, when you're new to this game, try to go into your playlist and play Kill Confirmed. What is Kill Confirmed? It's pretty simple. When you kill a member of the other team, or when they kill a member of your team, they drop a big red or blue dog tag. Why is it important when you're new to play this game? What does it do for you? Simple. Every time someone dies on the map that's on your team, you'll always see a little tiny skull, which tells you where your player was on your team that just died. Killed Confirmed to me is like, it's like a big beach ball sized skull, so that you can kind of anticipate where the play's coming from. So there's red ones there. That means that someone on their team just died. Now that can be good and bad, right? The question is there more guys to kill? Red guy just died there. But more importantly for me is I look to see where the blue ones are. The guys that are on my team that have gotten killed pretty much gives me an indication if I'm paying close enough attention to watching where the fire came from. I can usually see where those shots came from, and I can position myself way better to hopefully get the kill when those guys that just killed my teammate come through that area. This next sequence right here is a great example of just knowing the map. Again, this middle part of the map can be very contentious. I saw someone threw a grenade at me, so I'm waiting for them to come around the corner. I'm waiting. I look over the hill. Boom, there's a guy right there. I let him have it. I turn back around. I figure, hey, man, there's got to be somebody behind me. Also of note, if you look up at the top where you can see the numbers across the compass, it will show you in red where shots from the opposite team are coming from and being fired at. That, along with looking at the dog tags and kill confirmed, should help you get a better idea of where players are at in the map and give you a better opportunity for kills. When you're going to make a loadout build for multiplayer and you're thinking about it in the back of your mind, you know, trying to get some cool clips, you definitely want to go with a gun that's going to be quick draw, have a lot of mobility. I happen to hear that the AK-47 has kind of been buffed this last patch, so I decided to grab that gun and start leveling it up. It's kind of fun to level up all the guns, and I would suggest that you do that. And then I'm using my AMR, my Rytech AMR, the brand new sniper. It's like a tank, freaking explosive bullets come out of it. I have an entire video. Please check down below, and you can check out me shooting a ton of people and showing you my loadout for that gun. And then also, you'll notice that I have on my field upgrades, I've got an additional ammo kit and a tactical insertion. What is a tactical insertion? Well, what's awesome about that is when you have the ability to use that upgrade, wherever you put that tactical insertion, when you die, it will put you right back where that flare is at. That is a huge, huge tip, especially if you're camping a snipe spot. Sooner or later, what happens is it starts to look seamless. You start to play the game rather than to make content. You just play it because you've gotten to know the map so well and you've tried to make some content. You just start to know where people are going to be. I just happened to know there was another guy coming. I heard his footsteps, popped him, went out here, saw there was a guy, was like, oh crap. And I thought, man, if that guy keeps chasing me, I'm going to blow his head off on the side here. And guess what? Certainly that's exactly what happened. That's just me with a guy camping, basically. That's a pretty popular place to do that. Now, there's another thing that I would caution you against. If you're a toxic person and you just got to go back and kill this guy, you know, then go back and kill this guy. But guess what? Chances are he's going to be waiting for you to come back, so he's going to kill you, like this guy just did to me. This is kind of funny. So, I knew there were some guys down there because my teammates were fighting with them. I got an assist on that with a grenade. Turns out there was a guy there, finished him off. And then I walked back in this room right here. This room that the guy was waiting on me. And he wasn't in the room, but I thought maybe he's probably sure of that. He was right there in the tunnel. And now we flipped situations is what happened here. What I just suggested that you don't do, this guy just had to come back and had to kill me. So he's walking in and bam, guess what? He got killed just like he killed me when I came back to get him earlier. Don't waste your time on this. It's a waste of your game. It's a waste of your round. One of the things I love about this map, this is the caves map, is that the beginning of the level, which I'm at right now, there's always a snipe fest from one end of the cave to the other. And so what I've tried to do in order to try and get some more content and make some fun kills is I've just creeped up the side of whichever way I start on and usually walk up behind one or two guys sniping. Looky what we have here. That's exactly what I found. This map can be, you know, a lot of fun. There's a lot of spaces to camp on this map. There's a lot of opportunities to get a lot of snipes on this map. And, you know, determining whether or not you're going to play a game to create content or just play the game to have fun and then be like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, somebody clip it. You know, there's always that way of doing things. I know that a lot of the professional players and a lot of the bigger streamers out there, you know, they've got hundreds and hundreds of people sitting around in their chats and they can ask them at a moment's notice, hey, go ahead and clip that. They can go back, grab that content later from Twitch. and throw that up, you know, or throw that into a video, how to this, that, and the other. You know, I'm not one of those guys. I'm not a professional Call of Duty player. I'm an affiliate streamer that does this really as a hobby, as something really fun. And so, you know, my goal when I go into playing these games, especially if I'm live streaming them, is I want to try and put myself in the best possible position to hopefully get a clip. And it's not to mean that I'm overplaying the game and trying to do 360s and other weird, crazy stuff that you see in some YouTube videos. I'm just trying to make good plays. And so sometimes I'm not as aggressive as maybe other people that I might even play with, but I'm always trying to have fun, and I'm always trying to get a reaction out of myself by surprising myself, you know, with what I can do when I set out to do something like snipe across the cave like I just did a second ago there. But at the end of the day, I try to create content on purpose, if that makes sense. And I'm not afraid to say that. Maybe some people would be afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to say that when I'm playing these games, I'm never going to be a professional. I'm never going to get paid by these people to make, you know, videos, you know, for Call of Duty and some of these other popular games. So for me, I'm just trying to have a good time. I really enjoy making the montage videos. And I think I'm going to really enjoy making these kind of, hey, here's some hints and tips on how to make videos like this. So, you know, I'm just going to keep doing it, you know, until nobody watches anymore. But I can tell you about improving your gameplay in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, at least in multiplayer, is to, you know, there's a ton of videos out there. There's a ton of loadouts out there. There's a total of probably a billion freaking ways you can put these guns together. At the end of the day, it's what's comfortable. And for me, you know, you can see that I've named some of these. This is WZ Dyna. This is a Warzone loadout. This is Pale Rider. These are the new white guns that were in the shop today. Pretty cool. They look pretty cool. I picked them up. You know, this is my gold, my gold M4, my custom Rytech. And here's some stuff that's like, you know, this is a great multiplayer kit right here. This is an MP5 that's super mobile. And this is a Car 98 that's kind of mobile. This one's made for Warzone, so it has a Merc thermal optic on it. I have this, which is, this is the Sparkler. This is the Uzi. This thing fires unbelievably fast, and it's really mobile. And then I have that same gun basically with a thermal on it right here, with a little bit more control on it. I switched up some of the stuff to make the control better. And then, you know, this is kind of a multiplayer setup. This is a quick Vector. Look at this thing. I mean, so mobile, so quick on the firing rate. This is kind of the mid-range gun. This might be something I'd play Warzone with, but more or less it's a multiplayer kit. This is obviously what I'm leveling up right now that you guys are watching most of this video footage of. This is a Warzone. This is a Vector that I set up with a 12-round hollow point. This thing at distance is a laser beam. 2 shots, kill to the head. 4 shots if you're playing Warzone. And then this is a fast snipe. Good control, decent mobility, but look at the range and accuracy. I've got a regular sniper scope on this one. This is a multiplayer. This is a Ghost. This is what I use if I'm gonna land late game and I want to have a gun with a lot of ammo. It also is fun to do this gun at short range on, like, you know, shipment and some of those levels. Yeah, I mean, for multiplayer, you're looking for fast guns. You know, this is a pretty fast setup here. The only thing I would do to change this and make this even faster is I would put sniper scope on it, and I probably would go with a shorter barrel. Yeah, that's what I would do on that. Here, let's play with this. Let's play with this kit. So I know at the beginning of this map that depending on where it starts at, if it starts on the construction side, then we're gonna get a free kill easy. On construction side, that's exactly where this map actually starts at. So I literally do this every single game. I cruise up these stairs, I go up to this window, and I mount my gun. And a really quick word here. If you're new to this game, mounting your weapon can give you a ton of control of your weapon. You notice how the reticle's not bouncing around. I noticed there's a guy there. I'm pretty sure that guy that I just missed, I don't see him going back the other way. So he's probably coming upstairs. He's probably going to walk right upstairs, right into where I'm aiming, and I'm probably going to get a free, easy kill here right off the bat to start this game. Well, there he is. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. But no, seriously, that's, again, just memory of a map, memory of where the game starts. I heard some footsteps here. I knew there was a guy up there. We had a pretty good exchange. I thought I was going to get him with this C4. He threw a grenade, or somebody threw a grenade. I blew the C4. He didn't die. So I'm like, man, I'm just going to creep backwards, and I guarantee this dummy's going to peek over. I'm going to get him. It's going to be cool content. I'll make a clip out of this one. And all of a sudden, I heard somebody coming up on my right-hand side, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's just get that kill. And then this guy heard that and was like, hey, what's going on out here? And I'm like, what's going on out here is you're dead, bro. And then I, of course, you know, because I'm a bad player, I ran up these stairs right into this room where there was 2 more players, and they killed me. Yeah, that happened. Guys, thank you so much for coming through and checking out this video. If you've watched it thus far, I tried to do the best job that I could of kind of just sharing a little bit about how I think when I'm playing these games. And the bottom line is, it's so much fun making videos of clips. And it never really occurred to me until I thought about making this video that I really do go into gameplay, no matter what game I'm playing, on most nights on stream, with the thought of trying to create and capture some cool content. And although it's not my 100% goal, because I'm always obviously trying to have fun, the reality is I try to put myself in the best possible positions. And if you can get anything out of what I share with you tonight, as far as some of the tips on how to get a little bit better and how to be in a lot better places and a lot better times to catch those actual moments, to clip them, to put in your videos, awesome. If you're here and you're just looking to get better at Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, or Warzone, you know, everything that I've shared with you guys in this video, if you're new to the game, can really help you out. At the end of the day, you just got to practice, and learn the maps. And once you do that, you start to understand how gameplay goes. You'll start to find yourself in positions where it'll blow your mind that you knew a guy was somewhere, that you're able to find somebody in a certain place. It's just an amazing thing that, you know, I get to, at my age, create content, be a streamer. I really do appreciate everybody in the Tank Nation. Thank you guys so much. Big shout out to the 20. And I'll be putting a video up here pretty soon about what I use to get the clips that I show in my videos, as well as the software that I use to edit them. With that said, you guys, it's been awesome going through this process. I look forward to doing more of these videos for you. Much love. You guys, be safe. I'll see you next time.